Hey, beautiful people. What's up? How you doing? Yes, I know you missed me on Tuesday, but I had to take Tuesday to try something new. So on Tuesday evening, I tried out a live stream, a podcast live stream. You can check it out. It didn't turn out as amazing as I would have liked, but we got the first one done, and I felt that was an important day to do it on the 1 year anniversary of the podcast exactly that day. So we did a live stream, and we do more in the future, more successful ones in the future. So welcome. And today I'm just going to be talking about the power holding company and an crazy experience we had recently. So in this country, there's this thing called NEPA, and NEPA has been the acronym that we have known electricity as forever. It's kind of like I don't know what's called, power holding company, PHC, or whatever it's called. It's a power holding company, and in reality, NEPA does not really exist anymore as a company. The acronyms were derived from a previous company. What's National Electric Power Supply, Power Authority, something like that, NEPA in Nigeria. But NEPA was dissolved, and what happened was that the the company's name changed. Okay, let me read this out. The Power Holding Company of Nigeria, formerly the National Electric Power Authority, is an organization governing the use of electricity in Nigeria. During the era when it is operated as NEPA, the company managed a football team, NEPA Lagos, representing Nigeria in the West African Power Polls. So it was formerly known as NEPA. Now it's known as PHCN, but no one really knows it as PHCN. PHCN does not sound as good as NEPA. NEPA. And even in Delta now, it's BDEC, but no one knows it. Everyone just calls them NEPA. No matter what their name is, they're always going to be called NEPA. And these guys, what happened was that in the neighborhood where I am, there are a bunch of neighbors, a few neighbors, that got a transformer. So if you're new to this concept, you provide your own electricity, your own water, your own food, your own security, your own lighting, whatever you have to provide. You provide it yourself in Nigeria. And if you're familiar with that concept, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So the story goes, we had this transformer battle with the company, with BDEC, with PHCN, with NEPA, whatever you want to call them. And this group of neighbors, they bought a transformer because, okay, they needed power and the area was not yet developed and there was nobody else there. So a few tenants, a few landowners bought a transformer, came together and placed it in one of the lands. And what happens is that now that the transformer is installed and it's working for those few owners, NEPA, they want to come back and have a bite of the cherry. So what they're saying is that, hey, give us a free line. Let us have one of the lines of a transformer, because a transformer has 3 lines. Let us sell your transformer lines to other people and make some money from it. Granted, they don't own the transformer. It was bought. Like, this area was bought by the neighbors. We bought it. When I say we, I'm talking about the neighborhood, those who are involved in the process. We bought it. And now the company is like, oh yeah, we want a line. And as a result of not giving them the line they want, what they have decided to do is that any bill that has been paid, they do not record it in their systems. So it's like, oh yeah, that bill, you guys never paid it, so you guys are owing us. We're like, wait a minute, what does that mean, owing who? We paid this bill a long time ago. And it drags out. So like last week, they come here again and they ask for the receipts. We show them. They take a look at just the first page and they're like, you guys have not paid. We're like, what? Did you even read the full thing? And they're like, we're gonna cut you guys. We're like, what? You can't cut us. This is illegal disconnection. You can't do that. And we move them away from our host of offense, and now they go far away and they cut off the line from another part of the whole community. So basically, the transformer is cut off. There's no more light. Go over to the office and check with the accounts department and find out that the money that they say has not been paid was hit their accounts the day it happened. And what this simply means is that there are some people somewhere that are trying to prevent the money from showing up so that they can continue to harass innocent bystanders, innocent citizens of a community who refuse to cop out on what these guys were trying to do for this whole system. And it just strikes me as interesting because when you have authorities who have a monopoly of the market, this is what happens. Like, I imagine a situation where power was not centralized, where you have like independent power companies springing up left, right, and center, producing their own power. Imagine what's going to happen. Imagine what would happen. Like, many people are focusing on generators, and people are like, oh, no, the generator market has to increase, so they don't really think other things will happen. But what if this power market is deregulated? What if we get away from these old concepts and try and find some renewable sources of energy? Hydro, solar, batteries, organic compost waste, gas, whatever it is. What if we start looking into other solutions and we get to a point where we have not an autonomy or monopoly, but more like a decentralized system where everyone can, or there are many power plants. Now, I think that would be cool. And different areas will have a choice. Different estates will have a choice of what they want to use. There's already one example of a place that does their own power. It's called Plantation City, and they're really cool. I've gone around to check them out before, and they have their own power. They have their own everything there, and it's like, this could be the way we go in the future. When people get too tired of these power companies taking their pound of flesh, people will fight back. So I structured this episode just to give you an idea of what the power company does and what's happening right now. We're fine, we're cool, but this process still drags out. It still lasts on. It doesn't really bother me that much. It's just an interesting dive into the mindsets of people and realizing that, wow, some people are irrational, unreasonable, and just plain mean. But hey, it's the world we live in. What can we do? So thank you for tuning into this one, and that's the NEPA dilemma. Stay safe and be cool.